Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Classic, and today we're back on Timbergold trails, but this time instead of going for some puma, we're actually going after some mule deer, because I still really want to get a large non-typical. My end goal for this is, well, as you guys would imagine, a 400 plus mule deer non-typical, but that is extremely rare, so it might be a while before we actually get that. But once this guy stops, we'll take a shot at him. But anyway, as I was saying, we did manage to actually get a pretty monster mule deer during one of the recent live streams, so I figured we would come back here and do a little bit more mule deer hunting and eventually show off the clip of that guy. Let's just get this doe down. If she'll stop. Of course, she's taking her sweet time. There we go. And now we should be able to get this other buck, since neither of those spooked off. Looks like we got ourselves a Rocky Mountain elk coming in also, and there's also a female one right here, so hopefully we don't screw this guy up. Otherwise, they'll probably both spook off, but I think we should be able to drop him on the spot. Alright, let's go ahead and get a shot into this guy if he stops moving. And just like that, we have 3 mule deer down. This tree stand right here has been extremely good to me the last few days. We've been having some insane luck with just the sheer number of deer and elk that come through here, along with the occasional pack of wolves that kind of throws things for a loop, but overall it's been really good. We got our extremely massive mule deer here that you guys will see shortly. And during that same hunt, there was easily 14 other animals within the first 45 minutes. So this is a pretty insane stand. And in fact, let's go ahead and take a look at where it is. So we're just right here next to this little lake. I typically spawn right here and then fast travel over to this area. For those of you that don't know, when you spawn in, nothing can be within 150 meters. So it's always good to fast travel to the area that you're actually wanting to hunt. But anyway, this is going to be interesting because we have this buck right here and this elk right here. There's a chance that one might spook when I shoot the other. So we might have to take this guy sooner than I'd like. And that's perfect. Let her calm down a little bit and then we'll take the shot on her too. She's moving quite a bit. But there we go. Now we should be able to get this bull to come in, and then we'll take him. I mean, that's not a bad bull to start off with. He's not going to be super high scoring because he is missing his back tines, but overall he's a decent bull. Definitely not too shabby for the first one of the day. Alright, this guy is about in range now. Definitely a decent bull. The closer he gets, the more apparent it is that he's not a giant. In fact, I don't think this is the biggest frame even. I think this is one of the smaller frames, but still a solid one to start off with. Definitely happy with this. Perfect. Alright, well, let's jump down and pick them up. In fact, can I actually... I can't. Okay, so I can't grab them from up here. We do have to get down. Let's go ahead and start claiming all of these. So the Rocky Mountain elk scores 306, kind of around where I was expecting him to be, low 300s. Then these other ones are just smaller bucks. I think this guy is actually the best thing that we've killed so far. He's a solid buck for sure. 148, not too bad. Then this last one's just a doe. But that's honestly not too bad for only being in this hunt for 7 minutes. Not bad at all. There we go. Finally another grunt. So we're gonna go ahead and call this guy in. Hopefully he'll be of decent size. Because the first few that came through were actually pretty small, unfortunately, but I'm glad that we've at least been getting some action. There's been quite a few animals that have come through in the first like 10 or 15 minutes. Alright, well, we just got a call from that buck again. Now, he is moving off. For some reason, he's not been interested in the call at all, so That's a little unfortunate. Hopefully we can catch up to this guy and actually get him down. Oh my gosh. Well, there he is. He just spooked off. That's a little bit unfortunate. That actually looked like a pretty decent buck, so I'm a little bit sad that he spooked off. He looked like he was at least 180s, possibly 190s. Hopefully we can end up tracking him down or bumping into one a little bit bigger even. Well, we got ourselves a buck over there. It's not the one that we initially were after, but at least it's a buck. Let's go ahead and call him in and see if we can get him within bow range. I mean, he's not a bad buck. He's about the same size as our previous best from this hunt. Nothing crazy, but not too shabby either. Oh, so that is a grunt from what appears to be the buck that we were chasing initially. Let's get a mark on him if we can. Yeah, there we go. And let's take this guy out real quickly, since he's getting pretty close now. There we go. Now we'll have to go chase that guy down. I actually don't think he'll come to a call, since he has been spooked off before, so we're probably just gonna have to take him with the rifle, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is. But there we go, another buck down. 111 kgs. And yeah, biggest buck of the day so far, 150.7. Still not a giant though, but the one that we're chasing now should be quite a bit bigger. Oh, I was actually wrong. He did come to the call, and he's not quite as big as I was expecting him to be, but definitely the biggest one of the day. So that is good right there. Happy that he actually came to the call. I didn't think he would after being spooked. All right, let's see if we can take him out now. He is looking at us, so gonna say we have to be quick. And I forgot to reload, of course. Of course I would forget to reload. That would happen to me. Well then. That went terribly, to say the least. Honestly, not even gonna bother with that guy anymore now that he is spooked off again. Let's just continue down the river and hopefully find something better. Well, he's not a giant, but there is a Rocky Mountain elk right here, so we're gonna call him in. And if I don't have any decent sized bucks or bull elk come through here in the next few minutes, we're probably just gonna restart the game, and it actually kind of sounds like there might be a deer. Yeah, right there. So that is a little doe, and actually there's an elk behind us apparently. Oh, there he is. Ooh, that's actually a decent one. That one's not too bad. Solid bull, 220 to 405 on the estimate. Hard to say what he'll actually be. Oh, there's actually one really close too. I did not even see this guy. Well, I guess we're gonna take him out first. Hopefully that doe doesn't spook anything off. There we go. And she didn't spook off, thankfully. So we should be able to smoke her and then take out this other bull elk that's coming in. In fact, if she moves a little bit more over, just a little bit more, and I'll be able to take the shot. Unfortunately, I can't from this angle. Ooh, there is a muley buck. I mean, it's a small one, but at least it's a buck. And she is right below us now. Get her before the others get too close. Well, this is actually going pretty well for the most part, which is kind of surprising. Okay, this should work out pretty good. This guy's gonna get to us first, and then this one should be shortly after. And as long as we take this elk out the second we can, then we should be fine. There we go. Honestly, this has been a pretty solid hunt, even though the only decent buck got away. We've got a good amount of animals, which is always nice to see. Let's try to get one into this guy. There we go. And there should just be one more bull elk. And yeah, he's right there. Hopefully by the time he comes in, we'll see another. And actually, I think that's a doe right there. Yeah, we got another doe coming in. For all I know, there might be some more muleys. You never know. It's hard to say. Well, anyway, I think we should probably take this guy out while he's still sitting still. There we go. And I don't believe that spooked the doe off, and in fact, she's right here. Let's see if we can get her down too, if she'll stop. And that's the first time we didn't drop one. Alright, well, let's go ahead and claim everything since we screwed up the last shot. Might as well start picking things up. So this is the biggest of the elk, I believe. I mean, it's not a bad bull. He's not huge, but he's not too bad. 305. Definitely decent. This guy right here should be about the same or slightly smaller. Yeah, 279. Just a little bit smaller than the other one. This is the little mule deer buck. He honestly was not that big. 101.7. And last but not least, this little bull elk right here. This is by far the smallest of the elk, only 204. So now that we've got all of those claimed, I think what we're gonna do is restart the server and then see what we can get in the stand that we started at, because we've been in this game for probably about 2 in-game hours now. About an hour and a half, and we sat here for quite a while, and then walked down here to the river, looked around a little bit, and then we went over to this tree stand right here. So I think we're gonna go ahead and just restart it now and see if we can get some better luck with decent sized animals. And it looks like restarting was the move indeed. We got ourselves a mule deer buck already calling. Hopefully this one will be something of size. So our buck is actually right here. He's a pretty small one once again. Not really sure what I was expecting, but he is coming in, so we'll go ahead and take him out and hope that there's a bigger one in the area also. Of course, he's in the perfect spot to where I can't look at him. Actually, oh, nope, apparently not. Well, that's just lovely. Can we possibly... Okay, we can do this. There we go. Got him down. Not how I was hoping that would go, but at least we got him. Alright, well, I don't see or hear anything else coming in, so let's go ahead and grab this little guy right here. We did get a heart shot on it, so that's nice. 123. Not bad. Let's see if we can find anything better. This tree stand's been a little bit quieter than normal, so I'm probably going to start roaming around and hopefully find something as I'm walking over to this part of the river. We'll see, though. We'll see how things go. You know, honestly, this wolf in the front here is not too bad looking, so we're probably going to go ahead and smoke him. I'm not sure if the 8x57 can actually take wolves, though, so I am going to have to real quickly check that. Alright, so I just checked it, and we can indeed use the 8x57 on wolves, so that's what we are going to do right now. Let me make sure that this is actually the one that we're after, and it is. Try to get another if we can. Well, we got the one that we wanted at least. Alright, well, here he is. This is one of the only decent things we've seen so far. And to be honest, I have not hunted a ton of wolves, so I have no clue how much this guy could potentially score. But let's find out. Only 15.3. From what I've seen, it seems like they need to be like 16.6 to actually be considered a good one, so not anything crazy, but still a wolf down. So this is actually the first buck that I've found in quite a while, and it does appear to be a pretty decent one actually, so that's pretty good. We've pretty much just been finding does and wolves, so it is a nice breath of fresh air to actually see a decent buck. Now, question is he gonna spook off like the other big one did? We're gonna try and be as stealthy as we can so that doesn't happen. But there is a lot of wolves in the area, so it's very possible that it could end up spooking off. You know, honestly, this is going to be the last deer that we shoot before we show the clip, so we're probably just gonna use the 10 mil right here. Make things a little more interesting. And And there we go. Got him down. The 10 mil handgun is honestly so much fun to use. I love this thing. Definitely not a handgun that's good for every situation, but it's definitely a ton of fun to use. And it honestly packs a decent amount of punch to it. So let's go ahead and claim this mule deer, see how much it scores. I'm guessing this is going to be a really low 180s one. Looked like it had some pretty short tines, so not really too high of hopes. Yeah, 180.9. Very low 180s as I was expecting, but we'll get a quick trophy shot of it. Well, this is going to have to do because it really would not let me place this anywhere else, so we're just going to go with that. I mean, it's only a 180, so not too important to get a perfect shot. But honestly, not a bad buck, so let's jump straight into the clip from the live stream now. Well, that's a nice muley right there. Just gonna smoke him. And try to live through the lag. Doesn't work. That looked big. That looked like a massive mule deer. Let's go grab that guy. Holy. That was huge. I'm telling you guys, this tree stand's nuts. Yeah, it's a good mule deer. Oh my gosh, that is a really... Oh, there's a sticker though. I don't see many deductions though. That actually is a very solid one. It's got one short tine there. This could be a monster. 230, oh my gosh. This is the second 230 buck I've taken from this stand. Oh my gosh, guys. That's huge. Let's use a pose. Oh my gosh. Giant. Absolute giant. Yeah, that looks pretty good, guys. What do you guys think? Does that look good to you? Does that look good to all of you? I'd say that's a decent trophy shot right there. I'm liking it. We'll go with this one. I've already got one taxidermized that's 230, so I probably won't tax it. And if this ends up being bigger, I might go back and do it though. Hello there. Trying to interrupt me there, sir? Well then. Interesting. Little wolf just stalking up on me. Alright guys, well that will be it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. It was a blast making this for you guys, and I'm really happy we finally got ourselves another decent sized mule buck. It's not exactly what I was chasing after. My goal for this grind is to get a 400 plus non-typical, and honestly a 350 plus is also something that I wouldn't mind getting, but the end goal is a 400 plus non-typical just because of how rare they are and how amazing they look. It's something that's probably going to take a long time to get, but I definitely want to eventually get one down. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. One more thing I wanted to mention before we end is very, very soon, within the next couple days, I'm going to start transferring into the brand new upload schedule. So instead of doing daily videos and 5 live streams a week, we're going to be switching to daily live streams along with 3 to 5 videos a week, depending on how many I'm able to get done. Because as a lot of you know by now, me and my wife are going to be expecting our first kid within the next few months, and I'm not going to have as much time to edit videos and stuff, so streaming is going to be a lot easier for me. So we are going to be transitioning into that schedule within the next few days. So you guys will see slightly less video uploads, but a lot more live streams. So if you guys haven't been jumping into the live streams, feel free to hang out. We do a lot of fun stuff there. There's a lot more interaction. You guys actually get to have conversation with me, which is a lot more fun than videos in my opinion anyway. So hope you guys enjoy being able to have more live streams. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.